bombarding me with, ma'am, talk about postponement. See, first and foremost, I have no idea if the exam will get postponed or not. So this video is not about that. So if you're looking for an answer from me, ma'am, is it getting postponed or not? You're not going to get answers. So this is about how to cope with postponement, because I've not taken a stance on postponement. I've not told one bit about postponement in any of the forums that I'm part of, any of the groups. I kind of ignore that question, and a lot of you are upset with me. मैम आप पोस्टपोनमेंट के बारे में बात ही नहीं कर रहे हो, okay, because you have not faced it. Okay, so there's a accusation, pointing at me saying, ma'am, you've not faced it. तो आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि ये पोस्टपोनमेंट की एंग्जाइटी क्या होता है, right? So I just want you to understand, I have faced this anxiety, this uncertainty, and not even at a tender age like y'all, but I have faced it at an age of 28. Okay, and at 28, when I faced that, my life was at a crossroad. Okay, so I have been there and I have faced it. Okay, I wouldn't say it was an easy journey, but yes, I faced it. So please do not accuse me. Mullai Vendan, you have to stop. I'm not talking about postponement here. Please go and read. I'm just talking about how to cope with this postponement. So first of all, let me emphasize one thing for you. If you keep postponing, life will speed by. Somebody has said it. I read it over the last few days somewhere. It caught my fancy, this one, and I thought I will share it with you. Okay, so if you keep postponing, see, life will postpone. That is different. But if you keep postponing things, life will just speed by, and there is no time machine where we can go back. All right. Okay. So please put that into your mind. And ma'am, what happened? So as I always, share some anecdotes from my life, because that's more relatable rather than me reading from some book and telling you. I'm just telling you from my own experience, because then it is more genuine, and I can give you some perspective as to how I dealt with it and why I'm telling you don't bother about it. See, first thing, let me just tell you quickly why or how I faced it, or what I faced. So see, I was my last year of MS, and most of you know it was a struggle all through my life. It has been struggle. I think that's why my life is very spicy. So I fell sick, and then I had taken some medical leave. So I had exceeded my quota allowance for my medical leave for the third year by, I think right now my figures are not very very accurate, but it was somewhere like 5.5 days or 6.5 days, less than a week. Okay, so 6.5 days. So I was told in October, my exam is supposed to be in April. So October, and MS preparation, you start preparing. Last year you are in an exam going PG. So I was told in October that I may not be eligible for the April exam because I have exceeded this. I was really depressed, because little type A personalities are like that. We have this, this you have to achieve in sub. Those of you going to talk about postponement, I'm just going to block you out of my channel, so you better be careful. All right. So what happened was, so October, my sir tells me that I'm not eligible. So just imagine my depression. I was depressed. Then I asked him, sir, is there any way, I can appear in April? No. You have to appear only after 6 months. And then he told me, say it'll still be first attempt and all that. I said, okay. I was depressed, but then I was okay. And then I was studying. Okay, I always keep reading. So I was reading. We had case presentations, everything. It was just going on. And then come February. Okay, so October, and then February. February, you're acutely exam going PG, because April first week is your exam. So February, there is a new tamasha that's happening. Okay, because my consultant, he realized that this girl is studying. She's just not bothered about this 6 months se ज़्यादा जो होने वाला है. Okay, because when I asked him, sir, is there any university guideline? We didn't have anything in the Delhi University guideline. Okay, so there was nothing written about whether you can appear or not appear. Nothing of that sort is written. It's just written so such and such amount of days you are eligible for leave. That's all. Okay, so I've given my medical certificate and all that. So come February. So February, my consultant comes and tells me, because he says me, afternoon I'm sitting and studying and all that. He says, Dekho, Ratna, I don't know whether you can appear in October, or maybe ho sakta hai ki even in April. Now imagine. I put in my mind, okay, October, so that means I have a long time, I'm preparing. Okay. With still hopes that I will appear in April exam, but still prepared for October. Because anyway, first attempt only. No, I'm not failed. And the convincing that he gave me was, he said, see, your marriage is also run into problems. You are mentally not very, you're upset. What if you fail in your April exam? So better take in October. I said, okay, sir, I'll take in October. Okay. So February he comes and tells me, I don't know whether, your card will come, your hall ticket will come in April or October. So now imagine, I don't even have 2 months fully, 60 days also fully. And now suddenly April, boom, April exam. Or even then April or October. So this is a mind game people want to play with you. Okay, you should not succumb to that. So I said, sir, ab kaise pata chalega? How will I know? Now why I'm telling in Hindi? Because this conversation actually happened in Hindi. I studied in Lady Harding, na? So I said, sir, kaise pata chalega? Kahin jaake pata karna hai? Do I have to meet somebody? Should I give some written request and find out if I'm eligible for April or it'll happen? That I don't know. So now imagine it's even more of a torture. There's nothing in writing. I can't confirm this with anybody. Like not even like y'all, Twitter storm, or you know at least to whom to email. I don't even know anything. And पढ़ना भी तो है ना, पढ़ना भी तो है, काम भी तो करना पड़ेगा. We are doing 24-hour duties, we are running OPDs, everything is happening, and you have to study for this exam and also entertain this entertainment, this emotional atyachar. Okay. Then I had a lovely senior resident, Dr. Malvika ma'am. I mean, I should tell her name because sometimes, apart from your family, there are some external influences who played a big role in your life. They might have just told you one thing, but it really means a lot. Okay, so who is this? Okay, so now the thing is, so this ma'am, she told me, she said, Ratna, it's just a mind game with you. Keep studying, because last moment mein agar hall ticket aa jata hai, what will you do? You'll be totally unprepared. You'll fail, and that will, break me, right? So I was continuing to study. So you can imagine that anxiety, you're saying, no, uncertainty. Ma'am, you would not have faced that uncertainty. I faced uncertainty also, okay? So I'm speaking from experience. So I kept studying and the hall ticket came. That is another tamasha. Somebody wanted to play spoil sport. I blocked you. Who is that? Okay, so don't play spoil sport. Okay, so I have faced it. So I know how it is. Okay, so what you need to do. See, jisko ladna hai, lado bhai, but don't waste your time ladte. Padho. Because what I see in Telegram groups, you're only fighting. Twitter storm karo, Twitter storm. Arey, padna bhi to hai. You have to face responsibility. Na? Someday you will be held accountable, whether it is May 21 or if at all it is postponed, whichever date it is, you have to be prepared for that. So please do not waste your time only planning for postponement. ठीक है, let it get postponed or not postponed. You don't postpone your efforts. As I said, if you postpone your study plan thinking that there will be postponement, by that time already life has sped by. Yes, and you're also saying, ma'am, we are mid-rankers, so we need postponement. So mid-rankers means you need to put all the more effort, consistent effort. See, 1 day, 2 days you don't read, third day to get into the habit of studying is going to be very difficult, correct? So you have to not deviate from your study schedule. If you want to fight for postponement, keep doing that. Allocate a little time for that, but prime goal should be to study. Okay, so please keep studying. And every day, small bit you have to do. See, I'll tell you another example, like what happened right now. See, I was thinking when I feel better completely, because my health was in shatters, and you can still see I'm all a little bloated up. It's not because I've gained weight, it's because I have fluid retention. Okay, so yeah, Sai Arvind, I'm going to sue them. The court is coming back from vacation. No, Dr. Tutorials is in trouble. I'm going to sue them in court. It's just that court is on vacation, so Rehna to abhi. So when we come back, we'll take care of it. So right now, I'm not going to spoil my peace of mind. So what was I saying? Yeah. So I thought, okay, when I feel completely better, I'll go and clean my kitchen. No. So what happened? 1 year I was away in Hyderabad. My kitchen was in such a bad shape. Then I came back. I was ordering food from outside, but then with all this fluid retention, I just could not eat food from outside. I got hospitalized, came back home. Then I decided, okay, I'm not going to postpone till I get completely well. If I'm going to get completely well, I don't know when. Even today, I'm not completely well. Okay. So I read small portions, okay? One slab, one shelf a day, half a shelf a day. So it took me almost 2 weeks, and today my kitchen is, touchwood, spick and span. So it takes time. But if just imagine if I had postponed, even today it'll be a mess. And God knows how long it's going to be a mess. So don't postpone. You keep doing your work, because reality is going to face you someday. You are going to face that reality of exam someday. Okay? Whether it's in the next 10 days or in another 40 days or 60 days, whatever, we don't know. And you also don't know whether, okay, did I know that I will be sick this year? I didn't know. And one day I never knew whether I would be alive the next day. The kind of hypokalemia I had, I literally had such a hypokalemia, I had to get admitted. So I never knew that I would come back home. But what if I keep postponing? No, you keep doing your job. Okay, so I cannot keep saying, okay, the day I feel well, I'll start teaching students, I'll answer their doubts. What do you get annoyed? Are ye Rajarathna ma'am kahan hai? Okay, so you keep doing your work. Okay, keep doing your work, keep studying, don't postpone your preparation. Is that clear? You favor postponement, you don't favor postponement, that's your personal choice. I'm not talking about that. Is that clear, guys? Because suddenly you realize they're not going to postpone it, you'll go into a depression. Why all this? And then again you'll start abusing these people, that people. Why shatter your peace of mind? You keep studying. And you saw the INICT pattern. Even I was shocked because I was expecting so much of clinical questions, not much of clinical scenario. So exams can be shockers. They cannot come in a way that we predict. So you be prepared in every possible way. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So again, लड़ते रहो जिसको लड़ना है, but you have to keep पढ़ते you have to keep studying also. Okay, so சண்டை போடுறவங்க சண்டை போட்டுக்கோங்க, ஃபைட் பண்ணுறவங்க ஃபைட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, ஸ்ட்ரகிள் பண்ணுறவங்க ஸ்ட்ரகிள் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஆனால் படிக்கிறத மட்டும் நிறுத்தாதீங்க பசங்களா. தட்ஸ் வெரி 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 இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஏன்னா நம்ம தமிழ் பசங்க வந்து என்ன சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா, மேம் ஹிந்திலலாம் பேசிட்டீங்க, இங்கிலீஷ்லாம் பேசுகிறீங்க, தமிழில் மட்டும் பேசல. ஆனால் என்னென்னா இவங்க ஹிந்தி புரியாது போடாமாங்க, ஆனால் வந்து ஹிந்தி ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸை மட்டும் இங்கே என்டர்டெயின் பண்ணுவாங்க. சரி, தட் இஸ் தியர் ஓன் என்ன சொல்கிறது, கான்ட்ரடிக்ஷன்ஸ். ஓகே, அண்ட் எங்களை மாதிரி லோக்கல் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டி எல்லாம் மதிக்க மாட்டாங்க, ரைட்? ஓகே, जो होगा होगा. ओके, जो होना है वही होगा, but be prepared for any eventuality. Okay, so anything else you want to ask me, you can always put down in the comments, guys. So I'm going back to a little work. All right, chalo, bye, all the best, keep studying and don't accuse me. Okay, because I'm not taking a stance or not giving you a date of when it will get postponed. I have no clue. I'm one small arm admi. Okay, I'm one very 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 tiny dot in this universe. I just keep doing my work. Okay, I keep vibrating in my own frequency. That's all. Okay, chalo, bye guys, good night.